Hey crafty people, it's Rena, and I have a card share for you today. I kind of got crazy this week and created some cards, like a bunch of cards, like 6 cards. So here you go, let's get started. This is my first card, and there's the flower cluster goes across the top here, so it kind of shadows my little Tilda. Let's see. So there it is. I used a Spellbinder's die back here, and then these 2 little pieces are from a Spellbinder's die that I just cut apart, and I put those back there. These little puffy hearts, I think I got it in Natasha's Scrapbook Corner. I think I got this there as well, and I'm not sure about these papers. I'm pretty sure they're from a different country. A triple layered bow with a bow applique and then a little bow there. And then I used these pretty scrolly stamps from, I can't remember. I can't remember. But anyway, there's card number 1. I super love this fountain. And then, of course, my little Tilda. That's like one of my new favorites. I just love her hair. Okay, card number 1. Card number 2. This is card number 2, and this little Tilda comes with this balloon right here, and then I put in all these other balloons back behind her. And I used just this paper as something I just had left over from an old paper collection, and then I had the blue dots. This is a Magnolia die across the top, and this I'm going to tell you is from Paper Tray Ink. And then I have some laces down here at the bottom, and then of course it pops up. There's my sentiment area with another Magnolia die right here, and this is a Magnolia sentiment stamp. So card number 2 looks like that. I love all the balloons. I wish I had picked different colors. I'm not exactly happy with the colors, but you know, life goes on. Okay, let's go on to this one. These are not my colors at all, but I was really pleased how this card came out. And I had this paper in my stash that had this real pale peach and yellow colors. This die cut back here is also from Paper Tray Ink. This is a Spellbinder's. Colored up my little Tilda. And then I just added flower clusters, some sprays I had in my stash, some lace, and then this is a Go Create. I think this is Go Create die. And then my sentiment says always in my thoughts. So that is card number 3. We're moving right along through these cards. Okay. Here's my next card. And it's one of my favorite color combos, pink and green. And you can see down here the paper, it actually had some pink roses on it, but it all got covered up with my Tilda. I had this little trim in my stash, and I thought it looked super cute around her. Just a small flower cluster. And then because the Magnolia background stamp I used has lots of little butterflies, I added some double-layered Martha Stewart butterflies. This is actually a heart die, and I just used it up at the top. These are Magnolia dies there. And then I had this cute trim in my stash, just a little bit of it, enough to make this card. And then You Make My Heart Smile. And then I used these flat back pearls around. So that's card number 4. card number 5. Love this card. I won't say it's my favorite one of the bunch, but I really do like it. So I used 2 stamps. I used my Magnolia girl, and I used a background stamp, which was a real pretty little dresser with a mirror. And then I put her around this heart, and I had this trim that was gifted to me, and then more of the puffy hearts all the way around her with some more lace in the back. And this is the cute paper that I used, cocoa something. And then this is I believe a Spellbinder's die back there. This is a sentiment stamp that I had in my stash, and this and this are from a Spellbinder's die. I cut that to just add a little bit to. Why can't I get this glue strand off? It is like not no. There we go. I added some buttons. I have a challenge coming up on one of my Magnolia design teams. It called for buttons and bows. So I have this pretty double layered bow. I used my bow doll. This is a pretty bling piece from the DIY Boutique Supply. And then my sentiment area. These are from Paper Tray Ink, these stamps here. So there you go. Card number 5. All right, card number 6. Here we are, down to the wire. I super love this paper. This is probably my favorite Prima paper of all time. This is the Meadowlark. I believe it's called Meadowlark. This again is the Go Create die back here. I just did some layering, and I had one sheet, one 6x6 of this, and then I had some sheets that went with it. So I colored up my, well, actually I stamped my girl Tilda, and I covered her up and stamped the window behind her. So that's called masking. I have a video tutorial on that. It's really, really easy. These are Magnolia corner dies right here. I added some lace and some rosettes and some pearls in the middle of the rosettes. And then I just did little small flower clusters throughout. I have this triple lace bow, another bling piece from the DIY Boutique Supply. And then I have more rosette with the pearls to hold up the easel. And then more of, sorry, that was Riz sneezing. Or, no, that was Angel gagging. Sorry, so rude. These are Magnolia stamps, as is this also a Magnolia stamp. All right, I'm going to set these all up. You guys know the drill. The drill is, for my new subscribers, that you let me know which is your favorite card. And if you're inclined to tell me why, I love that even more. Because when I create, I always create for, well, not always, but mostly I create for other people. I don't really create for myself. And I like to know what people like and why they like that. It helps me to be more creative, in the future. So, let me get them all set up. So we'll start over here with card number 1, card number 2. So card number 1 will be the fountain card, card number 2 will be the birthday card, card number 3 will be the peach card, card number 4 will be the butterfly card, card number 5 will be the beautiful card, and card number 6 will be the window card. So let me know what you guys think. It's a pretty good bunch of cards, and it's kind of, they're all sort of different. So I hope you liked them. I actually have a few more cards I need to make before I can go back to mini albums. So you guys will see one more card video. Thanks for watching. Happy scrappy day. Bye. Hey crafty friends, I wanted to come real quick and show you what my process is for doing my cards. So the first thing I do is I color up all the little images that I want to use. So today I have 6. So here's all my images. Then, well, I take that back. First I pick my papers and then I color my images, because for this particular image I picked this paper, and so I knew I needed to color my girl to match. So I pick all my papers and then I color my images to match, and then I decide what shape, what color cardstock on all the cards, all the different cards. Then, like I said, I pick my shapes, and then so this will be bordered with just that teeny little bit, and so this is going to be my bottom piece, and this will be my top piece when it's all glued together. And then my little tilde is going to go like that. So that's my first one. My second card, I picked this shape, and I cut all my pieces. My little tilde is going to go there, and I'm going to do some stuff around her. This is the bottom of my card, and then I cut my little sentiment area, and it'll all fit perfectly. So that's my second one. And then my third one, and like I said, I cut all my pieces. This is my bottom part of my easel card, so there's all the pieces. And I do each one in that particular way so that my cards come together a lot faster. So this one's going to be bordered like that, and then it's going to go like that. And then I've got my bottom, everything's cut. I've got this one, and all my pieces are just already cut and ready for me to glue together. And then my last one is here, and voila. So that's 6 cards ready to go. I will show you after I put them together, because I'll glue them all together, and I always use my favorite fabric tack because it will not make your paper get wavy. This is expensive, but it's great, and if you use your 50% off coupon, voila. So I'm going to put these all together, and once they're put together, then I'm going to start embellishing. So I'm going to come back and show you, once I've got them all glued together, what they look like, and then how my creative mind kind of works towards embellishing. Okay, thanks for watching. Hi guys, I'm back. Okay, I've got my cards all glued together. So this is a card, and this is going to be my sentiment area, but I didn't glue that down yet because I'm going to do some stamping on it, and I want to be sure that I don't mess up and have to restamp it. So I'm going to stamp it and then glue it down. So here's my next one, and everything's, you know, glued nicely. Here's my sentiment that I'm going to stamp on. And then I have this one, and there's my sentiment area for that one. So that's all glued on. Then there's this one, and I went ahead and glued that to my easel because I had that pink piece of paper. So, and here's my little sentiment area for that one in case I'm going to stamp on there. And then there's this one. And I had my little Tilda, and before I could glue her on, I needed to figure out what I was going to do around her. So I went ahead and embellished with the trim and the flat back pearls, and then there she is. And then I used leftover chipboard. I have a stash of leftover chipboard from when I make mini albums, and I use that instead of the double-sided sticky tape because it's way super cheaper, and it pops it up actually a little bit more. So she's gonna go on there, off to the side a little bit. And then my last one is this one, and I already put it on the easel because I had the easel piece ready. And then here's my little sentiment area. And then here's my Tilda. And again, with her, I went ahead and embellished her. Whenever they're round or oval, and I probably should have just gone ahead and done her too, because it's going to do the same thing with her. The sad thing about putting her on here is I'm going to cover up my pretty paper. But, yeah. So that's my next step, is that's where I'm at, and now I'm going to start doing laces and trims. I'm going to get a few things together so it doesn't take as much time, and then I'm going to put them together while you guys watch. All right, thanks. Hey, crafty peeps, I'm back. I already worked on a couple of cards, and I got them all embellished. I'll share those with you when I show all my cards. But I thought with this one, I'd go ahead and do my flower placement with you guys. And I have some flowers that match really well. Forgive me, I did a lot of stamping yesterday, and it didn't all come off. So I already put my lace here and some rosettes and some pearls, and now I'm going to add some flowers. This is how I mark my junk scissors, the ones I use to cut wire and chipboard, and that's how I remember that these are the ones I'm going to use. And then these I'll put new, and I'll put the date. And then when they're not new anymore, I'll know, because that date is a really long time ago. So I'm not super sure what I'm going to do here. So this may seem a little bit boring, but I mean, I have a couple of ideas. I have to go to Joann's today, but not for scrappy stuff. I buy all the bandana fabrics for the dogs at the shop at Joann's. So, and then usually when I go pick up some bandana fabric, I'll find a few scrappy things. So I guess I will be getting a few scrappy things. I just hope it's not paper, because I have way too much paper. So I usually pick my colors of flowers, and then I just start placing them where I think they will look good. And on this one, I'm not going to put a lot of big flowers, because there's already these flowers in on the stamp. So and I'm kind of mixing some lavenders and pinks to go with the paper. I think I might even add a little bit of white to my little clusters. Just to break up the color. And I want to keep it kind of looking a little bit like it's vine-ish. Does that make sense? Like it's on a vine? Okay, okay, I think that's sort of how I'm gonna do it. So I'm gonna glue it. But I'm gonna have to do it off camera because my glue gun won't quite reach over there. So I'll show you this card when I'm completely done. But that's, I think, kind of how I'm gonna do it. And well, let me see about adding a few more. In the corners where there are no flowers. Yeah, I think I like it better with more flowers. So yeah, I'm going to do that and arrange them just a little bit better, and I'll show you at the end.